Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie from Southern Country Living, and I hope everyone is having a great day today. Today I'm making a Crockpot French onion meatloaf, and these are my ingredients. I've got 2 pounds of hamburger meat, some breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, some Parmesan cheese, some milk, 2 eggs, salt and black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and this right here is called French onion recipe mix that I'm going to be adding into my crock pot, and also some beef broth. So let me get started on my recipe. So I'm going to add in my hamburger meat. I'm adding my breadcrumbs, my Parmesan cheese, my milk, and this recipe will be in the description below. Or Calvin may even put it on the screen, I don't know. Okay, and then this is 2 eggs. And about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then salt and black pepper. Now the fun part. You can use gloves if you want to, but I've got to form it into a loaf. So I'm going to just get in here.
Boy, all that seasoning sure does smell good, Marie.
I know. Okay, I do have good clean hands, and I took off my jewelry for this recipe. Okay, so now then I'm going to form it into a loaf. Put in the comments below what you serve with your meatloaf. I think I'm going to be serving cream potatoes with mine, and I don't know what else yet, or if anything.
I was hoping you would have some green beans to go with it, Marie. That's my comment.
Okay, well that's what we'll have then, Calvin.
I love the way you make green beans, especially with bacon.
Some people like the seasoning of bacon in them, but some people don't like the seasoning of bacon, but I'm one that does, and you are too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a fairly good loaf right there. So I'm going to stick this in my crock pot and move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, I'm going to move my meatloaf out of the way now and set my crock pot up. Okay, so now then I'm going to put my onions on the bottom of my crock pot. And my crock pot is a well-used one. It's got many I've got many days use out of it. I use it quite frequently. Okay, so now then I'm going to put my loaf on my in my crock pot. Okay. Now then I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit right here. And I'm going over to my skillet over here and caramelize my onions, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm caramelizing my onions to go on top of my meatloaf, and boy, they really smell great. Okay, my onions have caramelized now, so I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients in my crock pot. I'm going to add my beef broth around the side of my meatloaf. Okay, now then I'm going to put this on top. This right here is called French onion recipe mix. Okay. And so now then I'm going to put my caramelized onions on top of my meatloaf. Okay, so I have all my onions on my meatloaf now, and so I'm going to cook this on low for for about 7 to 8 hours.
Don't go looking for reasons, asking for change. We got good things coming. Put your faith in me, so keep on going. We got good things coming our way. Waiting on the day when we got nothing to say, when there's no one to blame. I'm not letting it fade, so don't go looking for reasons, asking for change.
Hi everyone, I'm back and it's later on in the evening and my meatloaf is done, and so I'm going to put some, I'll put this to the side. I'm going to put some of this tamalak, I think that's talamock. How do you pronounce that? Calvin doesn't know either, but anyway, this is the kind of cheese I'm going to be putting on it.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, Swiss cheese. And I'm going to let it, I think it takes about 15 minutes for it to melt. And so over here I got my potatoes boiling and my green beans. And so also I've got my cornbread muffins here. And so when this cheese melts on my meatloaf, I'll be back and plate us up some this good old food. It's been smelling good all day today. And it's really hot here in Georgia today. I'm glad I didn't have to bake this in my oven. Okay, so now then I'm going to put this cheese on, Swiss cheese, on the top of it. It did shrink a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put some of this good old gravy on my cream potatoes when it gets done. Okay, so I'll be back in just a little while.
We got good things coming. Put your faith in me, so keep on going. We got good things coming our way. Don't go looking for reasons, asking for
Okay, so my meatloaf came out of the crock pot, and it's really got this place smelling good, doesn't it, Calvin?
It smells great. I can't wait to eat my plate of food.
It came out all good. It didn't crumble up or anything, and so we're ready to eat, aren't we?
We sure.
Okay. Do some cream potatoes. These are good homemade cream potatoes today, not from the package. It's really been hot in the kitchen today though. Okay, so now then I'm going to give us some of these good green beans. That bowl's a little hot. Okay. Put those to the side. And then here's a nice cornbread muffin. Kevin, do you want any gravy on your potatoes?
Yes, just a little bit, Marie.
Okay. Okay, so it's time to do my favorite part, the taste test. And I'm not going to taste everything, I'm just going to taste the main attraction, the meatloaf. That is very good and flavorful. I would suggest that if y'all have never made this, that y'all would make it. It is really good.
I'm looking forward to it because I love Swiss cheese, and the seasoning on that meatloaf just smells so good. I can't wait to eat it.
I was a little worried about it when I first seen the recipe. I was wondering, now how am I going to get that out of my crock pot? But it came out perfect, so it was really a good, easy recipe and very good. I would serve this to guests any day. Okay, so I'm going to close this video out right now because it's hot here in my kitchen and I'm hungry, and this meal really looks delicious. So y'all do what you love and love what you do, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Welcome to Southern Country Living, where Calvin and Marie's love is always given. Cooking up a storm, sharing their life. Do what you love what you do. That's their advice. Down in the South, where the living is sweet, come on in, take a seat. We'll show you how to cook with love and live a life that you're proud of.